Hi and welcome back to my film and TV channel. Hope you're all staying safe and well, and our regular look at what's on Freeview UK TV. Yeah, before I go into this, there's a new sister program available now where I'll have a look at what's new to streaming and what's new to obviously the main these sort of subscription channels, if you like, and the cinema as well. So there'll be a link in the details below. There'll be a link on the screen at some stage as well. So if you can check that out as well, there's just a new thing that I've started, so you might enjoy that. A bit similar to my cinema release thing I did, but obviously I include stuff that's coming onto Netflix and Apple and Amazon, that sort of thing, that's all brand new as well. So check that out if you can. Please, if you are new to this channel and you enjoy what I do, please push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications, jump on board, join the team, spread the word. It'd be great to have you. And of course, if you can just make an old film and TV watch, you're very happy. If you're on Twitter or YouTube yourself, it's nice to get likes and thumbs up, isn't it? So just press that thumbs up button. You make an old man very, very happy if you can do that. It'd be wonderful. Right, we're in the company of what's on TV this week. So we'll have a look at that. 77p, that's not bad. Not bad value. It's not a bad magazine. When you think what you pay for the TV time, the radio times, it's worth a look, this one. It's very good. So we'll have a look at this week. Nothing drama. You know me, I like me dramas. Nothing at all. A lot of documentaries this week. If you like documentaries, lots of serious stuff. Lots of a couple of lighter things as well. Right, let's start at the beginning. Let's start at Saturday, the 12th of November. We're looking at the 12th of November to the 18th of November. My lad's birthday on the 19th of November, so I'll be wishing him a happy birthday next week. Right, here we go. BBC One, 9 o'clock. Of course, it's Remembrance Sunday, isn't it, on Sunday? And you've got the Royal British Legion Festival of Remembrance on Saturday night, 12th of November. Hugh Edwards presents coverage of the annual service from the Royal Albert Hall, attended by the King, the Queen Consort, and other members of the royal family. So if that's what you want to watch, 9 o'clock, it includes, Andrea Bocelli, his son Matteo and daughter Virginia, Luke Evans, Hannah Waddingham, Marisha Wallace, Shona McGarty, Jaspreet Kaur perform alongside the Royal Band of the Royal Marines. So great stuff on there. BBC 2, 9 o'clock at the same time, so you'll have to take one. You like a bit of Jules Holland. This is a one-off celebration held to mark the 30th anniversary of Later. Yeah, it's Jules'S 30th birthday bash, with Jules Holland staged at the Hammersmith Apollo in West London. Yeah, it's all right. I used to watch the occasional thing at New Year, but if I was drunk, I used to watch it anyway. Not my sort of thing, not my sort of music that he comes up with, in fairness. And 8 o'clock, Channel 4, we've got Castle Howard Through the Seasons. This is one of 4, a series revealing the varied activities at the stately home over the years. A little bit. Let's go behind the scenes of a stately home there. On to Sunday, Remembrance Sunday, of course, 13th of November. There will be the Cenotaph, Remembrance Sunday, the Cenotaphs, of course, BBC 1, 10:15. So if you want to follow that. And of course, BBC 2, 9 o'clock, The People's Piazza. There you go. A history of, have you guessed it? A history of Covent Garden, a one-off in which David Olusoga explores the 400-year history of the public space in London's West End. I did go to Covent Garden many, many years ago. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I didn't buy much, too expensive. ITV, 10:30 on the Sunday night, Children of Ukraine. So I said it'd be a bit serious, some of the stuff this week. A one-off telling the story of the war through the testimonies of 10 Ukrainian children aged between 6 and 11. 10 o'clock, Channel 4, still just as serious. Young, Black and Right Wing. There we go. A one-off in which outspoken online host Ziza Mills explores what it means for young black people in Britain who hold what some see as conservative views. Interesting. 9 o'clock, Channel 5. If you like a little bit of Princess Di, well, one-off documentary examining the difficult upbringing of Diana. Didn't know she had it so tough, did we? Princess of Wales exploring how her parents' explosive relationship shaped the child who would become a global icon. So that's Sunday, 13th of November. Over to BBC 3 at 9 o'clock. This is James Arthur. Yes, Out of Our Minds. A bit of a serious night this night, isn't it? I suppose on for a day like Remembrance Sunday, I suppose it probably would be. James Arthur, Out of Our Minds, a singer opens up about his mental health struggles. That's BBC 3, 9 o'clock. ITV-B at 8 o'clock. You got Giovanni Fletcher, Made in Italy. The 2020 I'm a Celebrity star, I have no idea who she is, embarks on an adventure to learn more about her family history. I'm sure she's Italian, based on that. Over to Monday the 14th of November, 9:30, one of two, documentary telling the story of 4 young people in Hong Kong's fight for freedom who joined mass protests across the city in 2019 after a law was proposed to allow suspects to be extradited to China. Do we get anything lighter? Well, I'll let you know if we get anything a bit lighter. ITV 10:45, The Crossing. This doesn't get any lighter. A one-off in which Handa Majed reports on the 2021 tragedy in the English Channel when 31 people died after their dinghy carrying them from France to England capsized. Yeah, I will. A little bit lighter, perhaps at 10 o'clock, Channel 4. Yeah, they nicked the World Cup in 1966. A dog called Pickles found it, of course, if you remember that. And it's a one-off about the Jules'S remade trophies theft ahead of the 1966 tournament. Yes, so I suppose that could be classed as a bit light. It's still theft, isn't it? But they did find it, so all ends well that ends well. And we just ended up giving the Brazilians simply the Jules'S remake because they'd won it 3 times or something, I can't remember now. 8 o'clock, BBC One. The Rickshaw Relay rides again. Yes, it's Children in Need Week, of course. This is a one-off following Matt Baker and the 5 young people who've been supported by projects funded by Children in Need as they take on this year's relay challenge through the hometowns and other significant places across the UK. That's 8 o'clock, BBC One. 10:40, like a bit of Stormzy? Yeah, I suppose we're getting a bit lighter now, aren't we? A one-off exclusive performance by the Grime star. I still don't know what Grime is, I haven't got a clue. Featuring an interview in which he discusses his life and career. So I assume he's chatted to and has a little sing-song as well by the looks of it. Wednesday the 16th of November, 9 o'clock, DIY SOS, Children in Need special. Nick Knowles and the team are in Leeds joining forces with Radio 2 for one of their biggest projects ever. They join a group of local volunteers transform a derelict site into a new location for the women's charity Getaway Girls. Excellent. Well worthy cause. 8 o'clock, Channel 4, Location is back. So if you like that, Kirsty Allsop, Phil Spencer go house hunting on the Kent coast. So that's back, 8 o'clock, Channel 4. 9 o'clock, Grand Designs, House of the Year. Oh, houses today. House of the Year, 1 of 4, Kevin MacLeod, Damien Burrows, Natasha Hook and Michelle Ogundane review contenders for the Royal Institute of British Architects House of the Year Award. Yes, I used to work in an architects department. I was clerical, but yeah, good set of lads, good set of men, should I say, at the time. I was only nip. I was only 16 at the time, my first job. Thursday the 17th of November, 9 o'clock, BBC One. Yeah, I think there is a comedy in a minute, guys, but there's another something a little bit serious. A one-off in which the dancer returns to her childhood country to revisit the people and places that inspired her. So that's 9 o'clock. Otti Mabuse, My South Africa on BBC One. 10 o'clock. I nearly did a South African accent then, guys. You're right. I won't let you suffer that. 10 o'clock. The Horn Section TV show, a sitcom. There we go. We've got a sitcom. Whether it's any good or not, it's another matter. You get 1 of 6 and 2 of 6. But written by and starring Alex Horn and the Home Section. Alice wants to be a chat show host. I'm sure he does. The Horn Section TV show. So I'm not Alex Horn. I'm not really that bothered in fairness, but I might give it. I'll record it, see what it's like. 9 o'clock, Channel 5. Yes, from rags to riches with this one. Brian Cox, How the Other Half Live. Well, we can only hope, can't we? This is 1 of 2. The actor most famous for his role in the US drama Succession. I've seen him in loads of films. Explores society's relationships with money and reflects upon his own personal journey from growing up in poverty to becoming a Hollywood star. Well, lucky him. That's all I can say. On to Friday, the last day of the week. And yet, the last things, I think there's only a couple of things. Make sure there's nothing that I've missed on the other pages. Yep, just a couple of items, of course. Well, Children in Need, 7 o'clock. Adi Adipatan, Mel Giedroyc, Alex Scott, Chris Ramsey, and my mate Jason Ramford Manford. Okay, sorry, mate. Sorry, Jason. I can't get your name right. Jason Manford hosts this year's appeal night from Media City UK in Salford. No, I always have a little bit of dig at him on Twitter about his singing voice, and I do like him. I've seen him live. He's very, very good. Oh, yeah. I just have a bit of fun with him, with old Jason. So that's Children in Need at 7:00, BBC One, on Friday, the 18th of November. Be interested to see what amount they come up with this year. I mean, people are struggling, aren't we? Financially, I certainly am. A lot of people are doing it, so it'll be interesting. No doubt they'll still break records because that's what this country's like. But tough times, tough times. Channel 4, 18th of November, 10:00, and the return of the comedy series. So we finish on a bit of comedy, although it's not something I've ever enjoyed watching. The Last Leg, in which Adam Hills, Josh Widdicombe, and Alex Brooker review the week's events. So yeah, I've tried to watch it, but I just could never get into it. The guests this week: AJ Adodu, Rose Ailing Ellis, and Peter Crouch. As long as he doesn't do the robot, we're all right. So there you go, guys. My thanks to What's on TV. Very disappointing on the drama front. This is shocking. And we're into November now. We should have some decent dramas coming up. Are they saving them all for Christmas? I'm not too sure. We'll be doing that before we know it, won't we? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please, as I said, check out that other little show I've got with streaming and cinema stuff coming out. It'd be great if you can do that. It'd be great to have you on board. Thanks for watching. Please let me know what you're looking forward to, if anything, this week. Bit miserable. Some interesting, but perhaps a little bit darker than we'd like. And there's a little bit of comedy, but not much. Thanks for watching. Please, until we meet again, I'll ask one thing. Don't I? Please stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.